right, all right, all right. Are we recording? Are we recording? Let's check and see. Let's check and see. Are we live? Are we live? CZN Global. This is going to be the first stream for the Chaos Zero Nightmare Global Group. Alright, so this is going to be our first stream. Alright guys, so a couple things that we wanted to cover during this stream, right? What we're gonna go over. Thank you all for coming in, whether you're watching this on a playback or you join in wherever you watch from. We're gonna be looking at the new character and partner designs. We're gonna actually get some pulls in. I want to check out the story to see what are we doing as far as the new story. I really did like the previous story, and what they were talking about as far as Narja and Serenial. But then we're gonna get into some character designs for the future. We got some leaks already, and so we're gonna look at those, and then we're gonna talk about the state of the game, a little bit about the art contest, and then some group direction. Okay, so what we're gonna go ahead and do is get ourselves into the game. All right, Chaos Zero Nightmare. All right, so we're gonna click through this. Give me 1 second. My chat. It looks like it's trying to, the stream is struggling to send the data to the Facebook community. So let me double check and see what's going on. Let me double check and see what's going on. I think it was an issue with the display title. I'm not 100% sure, but it's very important that we get our CZN to the actual group. We'll troubleshoot it, honestly. We can troubleshoot it during the stream. I don't care how let's make sure. So what I'm doing right now, I'm trying to connect the CZN to the group. That's what we did earlier, but it looks like I might have to go in, and actually I might have to reset the stream key. So we'll troubleshoot. Right? That's okay. We'll troubleshoot it. And then when I post to the group later, I'm definitely gonna chop out this section of it, right? Because what the world? Let's see. Okay. Save it. That's interesting. I'm curious as to why it's struggling to send the data to the group. What I want to do is maybe go in, check and see if the stream key is right. But what would matter? How unfortunate if my nightmare, if my pros do not get a chance to connect via Facebook. That would be terrible, right? Let's see. Well, we very well can't stream without our pros coming in. So, let's see, complete post. Let's go here. So I'm gonna play around in the Facebook area. I guess it's saying that it can't support a title itself. Listen, first stream troubleshooting. First stream troubleshooting. But we're gonna make it happen. We're definitely gonna make it happen, guys. So we'll go here, and then if we can get this going, I will be so excited. I'll be so excited because I haven't played the game all week. Because I've been wanting to make sure that I save it for our stream. So let's see if it'll send our data. Let's see if it'll send our data. It's saying sending. It's saying sending. Okay. Okay.
Alright,
there we go. Boom. There we go. Okay. Alright, my pros. We are officially in. So the thing was, we were having some troubleshooting issues coming into the stream. For some reason, it wasn't going to Facebook properly, but we troubleshooted it. Okay, so now back to our introduction. Welcome, my pros, to the very first Chaos Zero Nightmare Global stream, right? So a couple of things that we're gonna go over during this stream. We're gonna be looking at the new character. We're gonna be looking at the new partner along with them. We're gonna try and get some pulls in, not too much because I'm not trying to break my gems, but we're gonna try and get a couple pulls in for the new character, and then we're gonna explore the story. We're gonna see what's happening since we last left Serial and Narja being rescued along with Gaia. We're going to see what's happening now here in Season 2. We're then going to go over some character designs for the future. There are some leaks that we have, and so we're going to see what those leaks are looking like. We're going to talk about the state of the game, give some information on the art contest that we're having here in the group. And then we're going to close out with maybe a little bit of group direction, perhaps, right? We're going to see where the conversation flows. Now, these are just some talking points, but let's see what happens, right, when we get into it. What? Hey, BK. What's up, BK? Yeah, I know, right? So, like, I was last playing Elden Ring. I had to take a step back, BK. Thanks for joining me, by the way. I wanted to take a step back to just figure out what I wanted to do with the stream, and where I am now with it, I have found a love for this new game, Chaos Zero Nightmare, and it's by one of my favorite gaming companies, Smilegate. So let's go ahead, let's collect our gems. But how have you been, BK? What have you been up to, man? Let's collect our gems. Okay, now let's get in here and let's actually look at the new character. Let's go to rescue. All right, so who is this new character? 9 is the new character. Let's go to agent info. 9. Okay. As far as design goes, so I like 9. I like the way she looks. By the way, guys, in the group, I want you to let me know any adjustments that you want to our CZN global stream, what we want it to look like, right? Camera adjustments, chat adjustments, any of that nature, any topics that you'd like to be discussed. All right, so let's look at 9. All right, 135 attack, 50 defense, 90 health. I don't really understand the stats in this game. I'm not even. I don't truly understand the stats for each unit as far as like Vanguard, Instinct. So let's tap up here. So look, you have the different units here: Psionic, Controller, Hunter, Ranger, Vanguard, Striker. I don't really know the stat distribution properly between the units. What in my experience in playing the game, honestly, based on what you on how you want to build your character, the stats are they really don't matter. It really depends on how you build your character. I'm not gonna say the stats don't matter. Don't quote me on that. Just been chilling, playing a lot of Far Cry. Oh, Far Cry is a pretty dope game, actually. I've never played it though. I know a lot of people do love it, but let's look at this. Let's look at the cars. So We have, all right, we have her unique cards. So guys, unique cards are always like one of one. So you can't have more than, you can't duplicate unique cards. So let's see what it does. It says you can only possess one of each unique card. Damage applied is 210% of defense. Okay, so she's a defense-based damager. So she's like Calliope. She's like Calliope. If you own Calliope, that's what this character is looking like. An effect that is activated when this card is exhausted. Place this card on top of the dropout initiation. Exhausted. Incinerate. Wait. Incinerate. An effect that is activated when this card is exhausted. What's this? When this card is exhausted. What's that incinerate do? Hue. All right, she's got some stuff going on in her kit. I don't quite understand. Okay, she's defense based though. Hue. All right, it looks like the hue levels up. So let's figure this out. All right, so it looks like her hue levels up. Activate one highest cost card of the unit in hand. Let's look at this. The Fighting Spirit. Activate one highest cost card of this unit in hand. Okay, so this is kind of like I like this card. I like skill. I like cards that allow you to like use other units' abilities. You know what I mean? Like for instance, Chizuru. She has a really unique ability, or rather skill that lets you activate 2 random cards of your opponents in the hand. So of your team in hand. So I really like that. All right, so Counter Blade. All right, when shield is gained through ability 1 honed edge. Let's see what that does. Okay, again, unique defense-based damage, honed edge. Increase defense-based damage amount of attack cards 20% for 1 turn, maximum 3 stacks. Okay, so decreases damage amount and shield epiphany. I don't quite understand. Increases damage amount. Okay, so when she gets shielded, she gets a damage modifier when she's shielded. All right, so that's that one. All right, 140 defense-based damage, increases damage amount by 20% for each card cost of the highest cost exhaust card in hand, then exhaust that card. That's a mouthful. I feel like that could be worded better. All right, so increase damage amount for each of the units cards with the highest cost in hand. Maybe something like that. I don't know. All right, 140 again, defense-based damage, 20% base damage, base shield. Okay, so she has some. So if you have some shield, then she does some damage. Increases damage amount of exhaust cards. All right, so you're gonna want to be exhausting. It sounds like she'll pair very well with Serenio, because Serenio just is exhausting cards every single turn. I care to check out the epiphanies, but honestly, because the game, one of them is actually kind of hidden there. Because the game randomizes things, like I kind of like to let the epiphanies come on, but let's look through them. Come on as they do randomly, and just explore them from there. But let's see what this one epiphany is saying. At the start of the turn, activate one hue in hand. In fact, let's see. Before we read through her epiphanies, let's actually pull her. Let's get some pulls on for her. Let's look at these. All right, 30% things. All right, we'll look at that later. Let's get some pulls in. Let's see if we can actually pull the girl. Okay. We will do 2 pulls. We'll do 2 pulls. You really want to save your gems in this game. You really want to save your gems in this game. But let's go ahead and do 2 pulls for Madam 9. All right. So we want to see this again. Okay, here we go. Oh, suck that. All right, we're gonna skip through that. Trash. All right, trash. Okay. All right. Second pull. Here we go. Excuse me. That was loud. That was a loud whistle, wasn't it? Let's get into it. All right. Here we go. 9. Are we gonna get her? Nope. No 9. All right. No 9. Let's do one more pull. Let's do one more pull. Let's do one more pull. One more pull. One more pull. Come on. One more pull. Let's go. Let's go. No. 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 You know what? Ah, man, yeah, I really shouldn't. I really shouldn't. I should exercise some self-control. I should exercise some self-control. Oh, let me exercise self-control. Oh, this is difficult. I won't do it. I won't do it. I won't do it, chat. I won't do it. And here's the reason why. And this goes into our next topic. All right. So the pull and the gacha systems for the game. All right. So this game really demands that you pick and choose your characters wisely. And that's okay. I say, because one thing about it is that the game has great gameplay, great replayability as well, but it demands that you pick and choose strategically. We didn't look at her partner actually. Let's check out what her partner does really quickly. Increases Vanguard, okay. Increases assigned combander's defense by 8%. When an exhaust card of the assigned combander is exhausted or activated, increase defense-based damage amount of the next attack card used by 20%, maximum 1 stack. Okay. When a 2 cost or higher card of the assigned combatant is exhausted, gain 100% fixed shield 1 time per turn. Okay. And then 250% defense-based damage. What does this do? Caustic remarks increases damage amount taken by 20%, and if shield was owned, increased by an additional 10%. On effect activation, decreased caustic remarks by 1. Okay, this is actually a really strong partner. This is a really strong partner. Who are the other vanguards in the? How many vanguard units do we actually have? Because I would actually want the partner over the actual unit. How many vanguard units do we actually have? I think a lot of people know. How many vanguard units do we actually have? Let's get a summon in on the partner really quickly. Let's do a quick summon on the partner. Okay. Oh! Oh! Whoa! Whoa! Did we get her? Did we get her? Did we get her? All right. All right. Here we go. Let me teach you a mercy. Hey! We got Alcia. Alcia is how you say it. Bro, so this game is called CZNightmare. We're about to actually get into the story, into season 2 story, but it was just released in October 2025. Bro, I'm so happy we got the partner. So BK, this game is like it's a rogue based it's a turn-based game. It's a rogue based explorer type. You go into a map and you fight different monsters at different points throughout the map using your team. You draw 4 to 5 cards each turn. We're gonna actually, don't quote me on that. We're gonna look at it because I forget how many cards you draw. Forgive me, whatever. But you draw those cards every turn, and then the goal is to, you know, strategically defeat all of the enemies in the gauntlet. And the characters that you pick for your team, they make up the cards that you draw every turn. So it's very important that you match up the characters properly each turn. The characters in this game, their weapons So what? So every character has gear, but their weapon essentially that the character equips is their partner. And we just got the newest partner that was released, Alcea. So the newest weapon, and the character, of course, uses the partner. So Alcea is meant to support 9. 9 is cool. 9 is cool, but I'm not going to pull any more on 9 because I'm just not impressed with her. I'm just not impressed with her. She does a lot of damage, great, but we got a lot of units that do a lot of good damage. I need something more from our units. Yeah, I need something more from our units. So that's the thing about the gacha system in the game. Like I said, it requires you to really save up those gems. You really want to save up those gems to make the summon on both the partner and the unit itself. However, I will say that that if you go all in on one banner, you might be out of luck for the next 2. So my best suggestion when it comes to the gacha and the pulling system in this game is to skip 1, pull 2. So skip 1, pull 2, meaning skip 1 banner and then on the next 2 banners decide if you're gonna pull for the partner and the combatant from there, right? So you should have enough to at least get 1 partner, 1 combatant, and 1 partner as well. If you skip 1 banner, right? And we're gonna skip 9's banner. All right, so let's go ahead and click through some of these things. Let's check our notifications. Dragon Ball Legend. Oh, so a new Dragon Ball game actually was released last year as well. It's more of an arena style Dragon Ball game. But yeah, I won't say that this is like Dragon Ball Legends though. That game, you're about to see it as I go through and finish collecting my rewards. We're actually gonna hop into some of that gameplay. Here's the thing: I don't collect the growth rewards because we want to save them for later, for when we need them. We'll leave the policies and the administration stuff alone. Let's get our mail out of here, and let's go ahead and hop into season 2. Enough talking about the characters. Let us see what season 2 is on about. All right, so full disclaimer. I said that I had not logged in all week. I logged in for 5 minutes to do the upgrade to my chaos system for the exploration piece. We're gonna talk a little bit more about that later. I'm gonna show you that, but let's go ahead and jump into the story of season 2. Let's see what they're talking about. Desert. I want to let y'all immerse in the story. I need to hear it. I want to let y'all immerse, but I need to hear it. So let me hit play. There we go.
こんなところで会うとは君たちは本当についておらぬな。みんな戦闘準備を。最初から本艦と共にしていれば迷うことなく探検できたであろうに、実に運が悪い。ベリル小隊長？隊長と呼んでも構わんぞ。
I like Beryl. Beryl's a fun character. Beryl's always that goofy little character who kind of just makes mischief. Luke is cool. Lucas is lame. I like Luke's look. I thought that Luke would originally be the main character. Or rather, I thought he would have a major part in the story, you know? I thought. Okay, we got some. It looks like we have infiltrated another chaos.
これは誰にも言わないで、ベリル。
本来はウルフ正体にも秘密にすべ
Need
き
the
ことだ
help
け
we
ど、
can get right now.
今は
Okay.
一人でも多くの
So
助
it
けが
looks
必
like
要なの。
we've gotten Barrel
公式
and
に
Luke
発表
and
されたわ
Lucas
けでもなく、
to come help us. It's
上
never
層
been
部にも報告していないこ
nor
とよ。
have I reported to the
肝
superiors.
に銘
Keep
じ
that
て
in mind.
遠慮なく話したまえ。艦
Let
長
it all out. The
そして
captains.
ナイトメア号のことは
Basically, wolf
ウルフ
platoon.
正体のこと
All
も
right,
当
so
然
it
なのだ
looks
から
like there's some secrets happening
艦長
here. So you're the captain, by the way, pros.
失踪した
You're
の
the captain,
今から88時間前に。
and you've been missing for the last 3 days and 6 hours. All right, so we've gone missing. We've gone missing. Why did we go missing? What happened? Intersecting fate. Okay. Answers these cling to the swamp and marsh dissolves. I can't remember how I got here. Beneath the scorching sun, the desert stretches. Alright, we're kind of delirious. What's that? Timmy girl. Oh, that's a partner. That's someone's partner. It looks like there's gonna be a partner. There's gonna be a partner for a support. I bet there's gonna be a partner for a support. A support character. All right. Now hand over the money for the water. Oh, never mind. It looks like there's just some NPC. No. Okay, I'm wrong. She is a character. She has animation. One thing about gacha games is anytime the character has animation, 9 times out of 10 they might become an NPC. They might become a character, a usable character. Anytime they have animation in the story scene.
それなら初めからもらおうなんて思わないことだ。払えないなら体で返すんだな。
Hey, drag them
こいつらを連れて行け。
この方の正体はどうなのでしょうか。
Who is this? This might be her partner.
監獄までいらしたのに他人の
This
先輩
might
で
be
す
her
か。
partner.
ここに来たからといって
Why would you
危
want
険な人は
dangerous
危険
people
な
are
ことに
dangerous
変
for
わ
a
りありま
reason?
せんから。それはまあご立派ですこと
That's I'll need to take
隅
a
々まで
closer
調
look.
べないといけませんね。
What's happening here? Oh, the haze of fading consciousness.
体の状態にこれといった異常は見られないのですが。
I like this blonde girl's look. She looks cool. I don't know if I care for her character. She would need to have like some powers radiating from her with this outfit.
何か
That would be a top tier character design though. If she has some powers right now. And we're gonna talk about character
胸のライ
designs
フ
later
コア
on
に
in the
近くにいるだけで精神が研ぎ澄まされるような異様な気配。
video.
この方はファーストですよね。
Okay, so I'm in a
それだけでも
dungeon.
得意ですが、体に何かが植え付けられています。
Something incredibly
なんだか
powerful.
とても強力な。
Okay, I'm in a
何
dungeon.
でもいいから
Oh,
早く目覚めさせろ。さもなくば一
but
日
it
も
won't
待たず
even
に
last
死
a
ぬぞ。
single day. So happy I got Nine's partner. Nine's partner is actually very powerful.
目が覚めたのですね。もう少し遅ければ物理的な攻撃を加えるところでした。
Stimulus.
そうしているうちに命を落としかねません。今も
It's still
かなり弱っている状
extremely
態な
weak
のに。
as it is.
ですが長く気を失っていることも明らかに体には良くないはずです。そんな時間もありませんし。スパイツ
Okay, so it looks like I'm being questioned. Yeah, I'm being questioned if I'm about to be rescued by 9 in the
連
game.
星の影、その中でもブラックマーケットの奴隷闘技場です。つまり
Oh, I'm in a
ファース
black
トのモン
market
スターとの
prison.
戦いで生き残らなければならないという意味です。
Okay, so we're having a bit of
砂漠で
Varian
気絶
Rand
しているのを
story
見つけ
here
て
for those of you who play World of Warcraft.
安全な場所へ移そうとしたのですが、近くにあるのがブラックマーケットだけで、お水をお願いしたらここまで。本当に立派なお方です。こちらにいらした時はリコさんもほとんど脱力状態でしたから、自らの命を懸けてファースト様を助けてくださったの
Okay,
です。
so Rico is the little mousy girl
or
Or lizard
後にしろ。
thing.
仲間同士で自己紹介くらいはしないと
I
な。
like Nine's design.
できるだけ早く。
I hate that. I feel like they don't always need to be in bikinis.
あ、それでは私から。
But I think Nine's
私は
design
キペラ。
pretty cool.
冒
To be
険家
honest
なの
though,
ですが、たまたま
she
個人用の
really
光
just
線がこ
looks
こに
like
不時
Calliope
着して
with
し
her
まっ
hair
て、
in a ponytail.
気がついたら監獄に閉じ込められていました。
I'm Typhira, an adventurer.
私は
Okay, and Rico. Rico is Typhira's partner.
スパイツの
Here we go.
クリティアス王国の出身で、スパイツの王国出身なのですか？まだ生存者がいたのですね。
So there are still survivors. Rico's fate, the kingdom of Critias, will flourish again someday.
必ず再び繁栄
Yes,
し
it
ます。
will. The air grew heavy in the heartbeat. Typhira
クリ
scratches
ティアス
her
の
head.
方々の中には
I've heard
再びクリティアスを建国しようとする方々がいると
Really?
聞い
So
ています。
you're one of them too.
リコさん
Okay.
もその中の一人だったのですね。今は覚えている人々もほとんどいませんが、
Even the black market will realize this someday. Okay, so we have some character building here. It looks like Rico is from a distant place. Did I get that right?
さあな。
And her
気づ
people
かない
are
方がいいか
there
も
was
し
a
れない。
genocide perpetrated
もう
against her people.
こい
Man,
つら
it's
は
better
昔に戻るには遅すぎたんだ。
to return.
命を引き裂き、
Treat torn
もて
lives
あ
as
そぶ遊戯の
entertainment
道
cannot
具
be
にする
called the
奴ら
same
を
kind of people.
同じ人間として見るなんて無理があるだろ
Yeah. Okay, I like Nine's attitude.
う。俺の
Things.
自己紹介が必要か？ただの傭兵だ。スパイツには依頼を遂行するために来た。わけあってコロシアムの戦いに出ることになったが、
So
ナインさんは
Nine's-
傭兵なのですか？
This reminds me of the Colosseum or the pyramid, the battle pyramid
そん
in
な名前
Epic
の有
7.
名な傭兵がいたような気がしますが、
On the game was Smilegate.
特別なことは何もない。ただ人より多く依頼をこなしただけだ。俺よりもこのファーストに聞くべきこと
I
がある
wonder
んじゃ
why
な
they
いか。
here. You were dragged into a
Life
place
core
like
まで壊れ
this
た
with
状
a
態で
broken life
こ
core.
んな場所に流れ着くなんて。
The pros.
ちょ、
Tame.
艦長、
Captain. There's a plant on your body.
あれは植物の実ですか？実が艦長の体につながって。
Is that the fruit of the
ナイトメ
planet?
ア、艦長を緊急帰還させて、早く。
Oh, it looks like I have some sort of symbiote on me.
何か異常が。艦長、艦長。
Okay, so it looks like we infiltrated a chaos-covered planet, and something grew on me.
具合が良くないようですね。うわー、ナインさんが患者をいじめる。
Oh no.
俺は何もしていない。 ここを出ることに
Okay,
は同意
so we
しよ
gotta
う。
escape this
簡
planet.
単では
Yes.
ないだろうが。
What's this
帰
planet?
ろうと思うなら気を引き締めろ。さもないとすぐに死ぬからな。ここでは奴隷たちをモンスターと戦わせ、観客から金を取る。そして
Okay.
価値がないと思われた奴隷は処分される。
Looking like we might have to team up with
それ
Nine
に
here.
お前は戦闘員じゃない
We
な。
have to team up with
見れば
Nine.
わかる。しかしお前はファーストだ。
You're a
きっ
protest.
と役に立つ
I'm
だ
sure
ろう。
you'll be useful. I don't really quite understand what the protest does. I know that he gives
お前は
orders.
俺たちを助けるんだ。
I know that they're
Ah,
super
説明は
advanced
後だ。
and very powerful
じきに戦
beings.
闘が始まる。
But they're also
見
under
物し
the
ながら
control of the
今どこに閉
Empire.
じ込められているか直接確認
And
してみ
the
ろ。
game talks about their unique abilities and the powers that they have, and they seem durable, like very durable entities, but I don't really know what they do. Like aside from give battle commands, so like why would he be able to? Why is the Protoss able to help Nine in this? That would be my question. I would wonder. Whew. The underground arena. So you have to go through the story mode in. You have to go through the story mode here. Oh, he looks cool. Oh, look at him. Look at him. Dope guy. Dope guy. Happy about that. The game is kind of hurting for main characters right now. So honestly, anything you throw at me, I'm probably gonna just eat it up. Fang, owner of the market and gracious host of this arena. Yeah, he's gonna be a character. Another thrilling. Something seems off about him though. Something seems off about him. Something feels like he wasn't something feels like he wasn't done being rendered. The slaves will face a fearsome monster from my collection, specimen number 38. Slave doesn't know how to fight. Cowardly slave. One of them is on the run. Okay. Oh, I thought it was playing automatically. Catch them and kill them. Curr. As butlers fill the area. Ooh, bang, bang. I'm the only moment you have to add value to your mental life. What are you doing? It's the only moment you have to add value to your mental life. Can't fight, at least make it fun for the audience. Okay, I think they just got shot. Oh, really? That might be his voice actor. That actually might be his voice actor. Thank you for watching the show today. I like Fang, but something feels off about him. So I feel like he wasn't rendered. I feel like he wasn't finished rendering. I feel like there's a maybe he just I don't know. Maybe he's finished. I don't know. I feel like he could have more. Maybe that's it. I want to be okay. Okay, so alright, that's one of the bosses that you run into during the adventure. They're all crazy. I'm watching people die like this. Okay, Rico is having a hard time reconciling the things that she's seen. You've seen this in Chaos before. Is it mental contamination? So the whole premise of the game is that it plays on the mental anguish that that persons experience during combat, and so you'll hear a lot of mental health language in the game, and mental health is actually a mechanic of the game itself, the game's combat system, which you might get a chance to see here. Essentially, your combatants can fight so long and get beat up enough during an actual battle that they have a mental breakdown and become useless until a certain card playing criteria are met to make them fight again.
ここで暴れたらこの場で殺されますよ。
On the
分かってい
spot.
る。帰るぞ、ファースト。今、俺たちがあいつらにしてやれることは何もない。
Okay.
ナインさんが依頼されて取りに来たのはスパイツの真珠の卵だということですか？
Egg of the deity.
そうだ。一つの惑星を思いのままに操れるほどのエネルギー源だ。すぐにでも回収して帰るつもりだった。今はコロシアムの刀剣のようなありさまだが。
ですが、それは私たちスパイツの宝物です。
すでに別の
Alright,
マー
it's
ケット
already
の
in
手
the
に渡った
market's
宝
hands.
だ。
Alright, so we're looking for
俺
an
の手に
egg.
渡らずとも、いつか別の銀河に売られるだろう。
The game is also intergalactic, which I like because it makes it sustainable. It makes it future-proofs it.
そんな話が通じる人たちだったら今リコさんがここにいるはずないでしょ。すでに故郷の惑星と王国を後にした者たちです。同胞たちまで別の銀河へ売り渡しているから。
That's tough, man. How you get sold to another galaxy? Come on now.
童話のような未来を描
What
く
do you
な
do
ら
then? What do you do?
ナインさんがささっと卵を
Oh, I guess I just start my new life on this strange planet.
ナインさんも当
You
然
have your own
何
reasons
か
to
事
care
情があ
about
って
that.
その依頼を遂行しているんですよね。
So is Nine
俺
supposed
た
to
ちは
retrieve
ペルティオンの依頼を受けて動いている。
from
今言える
Peltian?
のはそれだけだ。
Alright, so Peltian was an
ナインさ
organization
んの
that was
傭兵
part
団
of the
クラデ
previous
ネスが
season.
ペルティオンの依頼を受けているという話は本当だったんですね。どうしてそんな
Okay, so
腹黒い連中と仕
Peltian is
事を
also
している
where
の
my
か
favorite character
お
of
伺
the
い
game,
してもいいでしょう
Chizuru,
か。
is from. I like Chizuru's combat style. I don't really
奴らに借りがあ
have
るん
any
だ。
other
どちらにせよ、今回の依
any
頼
other
が最後
characters
だ。
that I'm really
お前たちの惑星にとっ
favored.
て、
I'm
あ
aware
れ
how
がどれ
important
ほ
it
ど
is
重要な
for
存
your
在なの
planet.
か分かっている。
Okay,
だが俺にも引き下がれ
but
な
I
い事
have
情
more
がある。
reasons. I can't back
こ
off.
んな話は後にしよう。どうせここから
So I'm
出られなけ
guessing the
れ
egg
ば
of the
全て
deity
無
plays
意
a
味な
role
話だ。
in the sustainability of the planet itself.
出ること自体は可能だろう。俺一人だけで動けるのであればな。
Well, that's just you leaving
だ
Nine. It's
が
not
お前た
us.
ちがついてこられるかどうかはさておき、出られない理由があ
Okay,
る。
yeah. All right, thanks.
ナインさんの
Thanks.
仲
How
間
about
が
we
人
actually
質とし
stay
て
on
捕まっ
topic?
てい
How
ると
about
お
we
聞
stay
き
on
しまし
topic?
た。
All right. I
だ
said,
から
can we leave?
お前の
Alright, thank you
助
for
けが
that.
必要なんだ、ファースト。ここは闘技場の監獄だ。
Just an underground arena, but
カオス
somehow
汚
inside
染度
the
の低い場所まではど
inside
う
the
にか行
chaos
ける
zone,
が、
I can move through
仲間を探
arenas
し
with lower
脱
chaos
出する
density.
にはお前
But
の
if
力
I'm
が
going
い
to
る。
find my companion and escape through the exit, I need you in return. Okay.
この闘技場
Having
の
a
内
map
部の
of these
複雑な道さえ
arena
分かればもっといいんだが。
would have been a hell of a lot better, but I guess beggars can't be choosers in a place like this. All right.
道
So it looks like we're about to get the
なぜ
chaos.
だか分かりそうな気もします。この建物
All right. So I think I
ク
understand
リ
what's
ティアス
happening
の
here.
王宮を改造して作られたようです。本来は地上に建てられていた建物です。
Built above ground.
クリティアスは魔法を中心に発展した国家です。構造物の一つ一つが魔法の装置になっているんです。
That's pretty cool.
洞窟が盛んになると王宮は自らを守るために地下に沈み
When
迷
thieves
路のよ
ran
うな構造
rampant.
となったのです。
Oh, now we could have had something better than that. We could have had something better than just thieves running rampant that made the palace seal itself.
その迷路の終わりに恐ろしいものが隠されているとも。
Alright, we got a maze.
興味はない。
Alright, so that is a reference to the story of King Midas and the great maze that he had
いい
under
でしょう。
his palace that held the
あと残
Minotaur.
っているのは闘技場での戦闘だけですね。
How the match? Fights in head on. I don't expect you to attack Fury and I will handle the fight.
うわあ、私は冒険家であって戦闘員では
Okay,
ありませんけ
so
ど。
Typhira is the next
俺
character.
をバカにしているのか？
Typhira is the next character. And we're going to talk about the characters, future
幾度も
characters
生
here.
死の境を越えてきたものの
We're gonna see if we can actually get into the chaos.
とにかくお前たち二人は戦
Get some
闘中に
gameplay,
手出
and
しせ
then
ず
at the
に
turn
おとな
of
し
the
く
hour,
引っ
we'll
込んでい
actually
ろ。
look at some leaks
あ
and some future character
の
designs.
その言い方少しきつすぎませんか。
役割が違うだけだ。理解しろ。お前のような民間人はもちろん、
Yeah, like you,
フ
but
ァースト
also
も
the
戦場
protest.
にいるべき存在ではない。
Just to be in a
こうした状
battlefield,
況
the
自体が
situation
特
itself
例なん
is
だ。
an exception. Yeah.
ナイン様
Look
は
at
皆
Nine
さんに
speak all
怪我を
nice
さ
and
せ
she
ぬよ
must be
う
softer
ずい
than
ぶ
we
ん
thought.
優しく話してくださいますこと。
Yeah, that's what it's given.
思ったよりお優しい方のようですね。
能力もないやつが出しゃばることほど厄介なことはない。
Useless who
自
thinks they
分の身も
can.
守れずにどうやって助けるつもりだ？
That's true. The protest is
ほら、
apparently
俺が
useless
怒ら
in
な
a
い
lot
う
of
ちに
different ways.
優しく言っている間におとなしく。
うわナインさんが患者をいじめていますよ。
Yeah, Typhira is a support because she keeps talking about him being a patient. If her uniform was white, it would look like a
熱
nurse's
があるよう
uniform.
です。少し休まれた方が。
無理せず休め。どうせ今日はこれ以上面倒事は起きないだろう。
休んでください、ファースト様。私が見張りをします。
Okay. I like Typhira. I like Typhira. She reminds me of Angel of Light, Angelica.
ダメ、艦長。こいつらめ、
Okay.
艦長から離れろ。
僕が時間を稼ぎます。艦長だけでも。
Who is this? It's another cat
こんな
girl.
ところで死んじゃダメよ。
Fine.
私は艦長じゃないと絶対にダメなんだから。
Okay. Nightmare is ongoing. Okay. Hey, there's my man. There is my man. Right? Alright, so let's talk. Oh, let's get a battle in really quickly. Okay, after all that story reading, let's actually do a battle. Let's put her with Narja. I'm gonna show you guys my Narja really quickly. I'm actually very proud of my Narja. This is posted in the Chaos Zero Nightmare Global group. Her deck build itself. I'm really proud of this deck build. I'm actually going and modify it with some of those things that they gave us that let us choose a different epiphany for the card, which I actually might look at later on, a little bit later in the stream. So let's put Narja in here. And let's put Chizuru in here. They're gonna destroy this thing without Nine's help, but let's go ahead and
心配
go.
するな。確実に。
All right. 600 health. Yeah, let's not attack them with our other
準
units.
備は終わった。これは痛むぞ。
悪くないですわね。
Oh, that was good,
褒
wasn't
めて
it?
差し上げましょう。
一掃してやろう。
I like that I like her attack animation. Her attack animation is pretty dope. She is like she has to ready herself to swing her sword. I love, I don't know, that type of subtle movement before swinging a weapon. I don't know, that always gets me. I love seeing a combatant in anything, game or show wise, actually, you know, take a beat before they swing their weapon. Like they gotta brace themselves. Let's actually kill you with a person. No, yeah, let's use that one with the combatant. So that was the combatant skill. So the heroes, the combatants. That was a partner skill. Excuse me. The combatants and their partners. The combatants, they're the ones that do the fighting, and the partners support them. And you can use a combatant's ego skill here to the right. Is like to the left. Excuse me. It's like their ultimate, and the partner has an ultimate as well that you can use. So it's pretty dope. Not mad. I love the design, the character design, the combat design. And then each character has this cool little animation when you hold their card up. Let's look at what's moving here. All right, so we got some frontal action. Ah, she's holding the sword with both her hands. I like that. All right, hue. Incinerate, create one hue. Let's see what hue is. Okay. Oh, so it just kind of stacks, huh? I don't know. She's looking kind of cool. She's looking kind of cool. Oh man, she's looking kind of dope actually. Look at her. Okay, let's see her do something else. Is this retain? Okay, it's retained, so we're gonna hold on to that. In fact, no, we're gonna use it to create the new. Oh. That was beautiful, wasn't it? Oh, by the way, Chizuru, the one in the back. She just does things randomly. She's kind of on autoplay mode always with the deck that I have built for her. All right, so let's play around. All right, so we're gonna use our Dominion because I kind of want to get some extra energy. All right, let's use this card. We're gonna use this card. None of these really matter because we're gonna use Hue here in a second. Let's get mealtime. All right. Yoinks. All right, so we just got what are we looking at? All right, ferocity. I really would like to use. Let's see what happens with you. Oh, it doesn't kill him right away. That's sad. Man, that was a lot of damage though, man. That was a lot of damage, man. Wow, she's pretty good. I'm kind of questioning. Should we go back to that banner? Should we go back to that banner? That banner might be what's necessary. It's necessary. Let's use it. I'm curious, man. I kind of want this. I like her look. I actually really like her look. I like her combat. She's dealing some damage, chat. She's dealing some damage. She's actually hitting pretty hard. Okay, listen. Let's play again. Let's go another round with her, and then we're gonna examine something else. She's good. She's actually really good. Bravo on the Bravo on the combat design for her. I don't quite understand what's going on. I don't know what's happening with her kit. But I do see some interactions going down. We really need to get into a chaos mode and go through the map to maybe build a deck for her to see, you know, what she can actually do when we play around with her different cards. But yeah, I like what I'm seeing of her actually. She's actually pretty dope. Let's examine some more about her. Okay. So here we are with 9 again. Trying to understand her hue mechanic. It looks like you always want to use this first. If you don't use it, it goes away. So you always want to use this first, but that means that you're gonna have to decide what's best as far as your hand usage. Alright, I'm gonna show you guys what Chizuru does. Listen, so this is Chizuru's best card. This is Chizuru's best card. This is why she's my favorite character in the game. This card right here, so busted. Love it. We're gonna go ahead and send it. Alright, from here, we'll go ahead. We'll keep it with 9. I activated one of Chizuru's cards. We're not gonna activate any more Chizuru's cards because we just do not need. We don't need them dying right away. We're gonna see what Alicia does. Alcia does as well. Oh, Chizuru activated the entire one. Okay. Oh, that's why. That's alright. Chizuru's probably gonna kill everything now because she put the Chizuru's probably gonna kill everything now. Okay. Okay. Autoplay. Ladies and gentlemen, Chizuru showcase. So there we go. Let's just go ahead and kill him. That wasn't a great example of 9's capabilities. Yeah, that wasn't a great example of 9's. Chizuru just played the game for us. That's why Chizuru is great. Chizuru is awesome. But the build that I have for her, man, it definitely puts the game on autoplay. So this is what we'll do. We'll actually switch it up. We'll just go with Narsha here for a second. We'll keep Chizuru in. We'll keep Chizuru in. We just won't activate any of Chizuru's cards because she kind of gets she goes crazy. Or at the very least, we won't activate that one card. All right, so back at it with 9. All right, so let's see. So again, why are we getting into a point to start? Why do we get a point to start? I don't understand why we're getting an additional action point. I don't get that. Is this something that 9 does? Am I missing something? We'll have to look into it later, explore it. But she's pretty powerful. Let's see what Alicia. I really want to use Alicia. We'll save Alicia for another time. We'll save Alicia for the boss. Because I want to see what Alcia is where her name is, I believe. Okay. She's hitting very hard and she's critting every time. Is she supposed to crit every time? Is 9 supposed to crit every time? I would love to see her stats because she's critting every time. I want to know, does she have like does she have a guaranteed critical strike mechanic? Okay, Chizuru, calm down. Right. Does she have a guaranteed critical strike mechanic? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure. What do you say, pros? Okay, no, she doesn't. She doesn't. And it looks like she eats a card as well. So she kind of does that thing that kind of reverse what Karen does. That was a lot of damage, Chizuru. Kind of reverse what Karen does, where he eats exhaust cards to exhaust that don't do a thing. I actually really hate Karen's design. I love his animations here in the game, and I love that he's a male character. But I hate his design. Alright, let's get this. As far as combat, I love his actual character design. I don't like his combat design. Or rather, there are things about it that I have issues with. That's better. Mealtime. Let's reduce the cost of mealtime a little. Okay. Let me get our forbidden card. Oh. Okay. There we go. Alright, now we're gonna eat them. I really like Narja. Narja is peak character design. Narja is really good. What are we doing here, Chizuru? What's happening? Okay, calm down. Calm down. You didn't have an order. Okay. Here we go. I'm trying to figure out I don't really understand her her setup too much. But all right. Let's look at the character for a second. I mean the partner for a second. Cuz I'm really impressed with the partner. Where is she? Where is she? I just wanted to check something with the partner. Okay. So it's a 20. So when you use her partner, then every attack after using her partner has a damage increase of 20% for the next 5 attacks. That's pretty cool. That's pretty cool. Okay. All right, stream. Let's take a beat. Excuse me. And let's actually look at some character designs. Okay, so let's go. Before we go in, I wanna look at some leaks that they have of the future characters. But before we do that, let's look at their current characters. Let's look at their current characters. These are my characters, but let's look at their current ones. So they currently have 27 combatants in the game that you can play. Right, and so let's just look over them, just quick overview. So we have some really cool ninja looking guy, right? We have a sort of punkish type of hero here. We have your warrior captain woman, probably the most clothed female in the game. Perhaps I really like Calliope's design. In fact, Calliope's design is probably the more popular of the characters. Yeah, people just love a woman with a big old sword, right? Magna's design is not an issue. It is the fact that the game does not the game isn't truly built for counter character play right now. I feel like the counter system in the game doesn't have to necessarily be your typical counter system. I think that we can actually have a new version of the counter system for this type of game that has some sort of interaction prior to the enemy attack, like you know, for you know, a character, like the counter abilities are used based on the enemy's action that they're about to take, and like that can be the game's style of counter. That's where Magna suffers, because you don't want to get hit in the game at all, and you definitely don't want the enemy to have additional turns, because it seems like they just kind of stack to the point of where they can just inevitably kill you or not be hurt by you at all. Ren, this character is also super popular. This is a great character design. Let me tell you why. She looks so twisted. She looks insane. She looks like she's just ready to kill you. She looks like some sort of twisted doll who has an arsenal of weapons. She looks nightmarish. She looks like she could be on a nightmare. Again, she's still in a bikini onesie at its base, but at the same time, she does look very dark and twisted. Orlia was actually, aside from Kara, Orlia was actually my number 2 character to get, and I did get her during my during those first few pulls. I was very excited, got Orlia. She has been updated now. I do plan on testing her out, playing with her a little bit. Might upload something for Orlia sometime later, but I stopped playing her because she just has some design issues as far as combat goes. But I really like her concept. I like the concept of a nun. I really like the concept of a nun. Yeah, I like the concept of a nun in games. I like it when they get creative with them. I think Aaliyah's nun concept is creative. Mei Lee is pretty cool. Mei Lee is, I haven't built her, but I have seen videos of her getting upwards of 60,000 damage. Like, she's pretty dope. Mei Lee is actually a very powerful character. Really like Mei Lee. Veronica. I have no idea what this character is about. I don't like her design. I thought this was an anchor at first. I am now seeing that it is a crossbow. I am just now learning that she is wielding a crossbow. I don't care for this character design. She just seemed, yeah, I don't care for this character design. Renoa. What can we say? Renoa. Can't really go wrong with the face of the game. Renoa is actually very well designed. I love all of her dimensions. I like her attitude, her idea, her gameplay is also synergistic with a ton of characters in the game. I think Renoa has some great character designs. A lot of thought was put into her. That being said, she does still have like sort of a base NPC feel about herself. She does. She just needed maybe a little bit, maybe one more thing, like to take her up there. Maybe one more thing that makes her stand out in design wise, not sexually, because I love what they're doing with her conservative look, but maybe something external, design wise, some sort of power acknowledgement external that will make her look cool, right? Mm-hmm. Hugo. Hugo makes me feel weird. I really like him. Hugo makes me feel weird because this is like some sort of bestial. I want a beast character. I do want a beast character. I want a monster character in this game. I don't know if Hugo is the design direction for the beast characters. And this is coming from someone who actually thoroughly enjoys Hugo's playstyle. In fact, Hugo became my main after I disliked K-Ryan's playstyle because he just felt too clunky. Hugo actually became my main. I loved Hugo in using him everywhere. But he just I don't know. I don't really care for this. I don't really care for a sexy wolf. Hugo is fine. We can keep Hugo. I don't know if I need any more sexy wolves. I'll be okay with just maybe one more, maybe one or two more. Maybe one or two more. I don't know. Hugo makes me feel weird. Okay. Narja. Narja is top tier. Narja is top tier for me. Narja, I don't know why I like Narja's design. I don't know why I like it. There's so much happening here. Are you ready for moral arc for DBS? Bro, I haven't caught up. More on that later, BK. I haven't caught up with it. But I'll be looking into it. I'm gonna be looking into it. But back to Narja. Narja's design is super cool. She has this, look at her. She has this fake leg. She has a fake arm with an eye in it. She has all these wrappings on her. It looks like she's been put through so much, and then she's kind of shielding her body to show that, you know, I'm dangerous, but I don't want to fight you. And then her character personality is like that as well. It's like Narja's super powerful also. As far as lore wise, Narja can eat any and everything. I posted a story time about Narja in the Chaos Zero Nightmare Global Facebook group. That's Chaos Zero Nightmare Dash Global. We have 9 as our cover photo right now for those of you who are looking to join. But Narja, love her peak character design. Yuki, hate it, absolute 0. Don't want another character design like Yuki. Do not like Yuki's character design. Her animation is terrible. I do not like this character design. I've said it. I don't care. You like Yuki? You like Yuki then. I don't like her. I don't care that she, like, one thing that annoys me about Yuki is her physics during her animation, how her jugs kind of swing in different directions during her animation. I do not like that whatsoever. It makes me very uncomfortable. I don't care for Yuki's design. There we go. Yuki. Chizuru. Here's the thing. Love Chizuru. Chizuru is actually my general. And by general, I mean like Chizuru is my #1 character in this game. Chizuru is the #1 character for me. I don't like Chizuru's design. As far as her look, I don't like that her breasts are out like this. This makes me very uncomfortable. However, combat wise, idea wise, if her breasts were put up, and maybe she had more of a priestess type robe, I would really love Chizuru's design. She would be top tier for me. I love this character's combat style. I love her story. I love her attitude. I love how she shows up in the story. Chizuru was the star for me for season 1. I really enjoyed this character. And honestly, her virtues outweigh the vices for me. I really do love Chizuru. I just hope that that we don't see more design choices like with Chizuru as far as the aesthetic goes. But favorite character nonetheless in the game. Haru, I don't know much about Haru. Haru's the first character that was released. I think that she is rendered very well. I think that she has some great details in her. Just like, look, all the characters look beautiful. Haru has some great details though. I don't get it. Schoolgirl with an anchor. It's not really nightmarish to me, but sure. I mean, I can see it being a nightmare. Maybe I need to play her trauma code or something. I don't know. See what her story is. Keiran, the first unofficial official character in a collab character in the game. He's great. Love his character design. Told you guys that he was my #1 character when I started the game. I do not like his combat style whatsoever. 9. I'm liking that they are getting more to a more conservative look. A more conservative look on the characters themselves allows for more creative character designs. I feel when you take away that that type of foundationary aspect of how can we first arouse our player base, I think then we can, when you take that away, I think then we can actually get into some creative character designs. So 9 is a step in a healthy direction. Still, I do know a bit of pandering here, but I think 9 is safe. I think 9 is a very safe character. She's a very safe character. Combat wise, we just played with her. She's good. I like her. I'm still figuring her out. We need to build a deck with her. She has so many different, all the characters have so many different cards. That's what I love about this game. You're never going to play, no account is going to have the same 9. No account is going to, I mean, you can get close to it, but the way the game works is when it comes to the gear that you get in the chaos, and when it comes to the cards and the epiphanies that you come upon randomly when you're playing the character in chaos, you're gonna have your own unique character. So that's always healthy. And that in combination with some banger character designs, you gotta chef's kiss, right? Syria was that move towards a less exposing character design. That's what I liked as we were exiting season 1. We all know Serial. She's the queen of the game right now. Super powerful, best DPS in the game. First limited character. Should she come around, you want to get her, always want to get her. Serial was the first limited character, like I said, in the first season. She was the third character in the season, so that might just be a hint for why you need to save those gems, because we are currently in season 2. They have released the first character of 3, potentially 3 characters. I don't know if they're going to do something different this season. But Serial was that last character in the previous season, and she was limited, meaning she is no longer available in the summoning pool until they do something else. All right. Nia. Love it. Peak character design. Love this character's design. Nia's fun. I don't know how to play her. For those of you who know how to play Nia, good on you, mate. I don't know how to play Nia. Nia's pretty cool. I think she's peak character design. Nia's great, man. Selena. Peak character design. Love it. Give me more Selenas. She's got a lot going on. Love her attitude in combat as well. Her voice actor did a great job. I love the way Selena looks. I really do. Almost these bunny-eared characters can really give us NPC-ish, and she's close to that. But hey, a lot of the characters are near safe designs, while still, they're still good. They're still good, but safe. Tressa, the Shadow Queen of the game, highest damage dealer, I believe, behind Mia and Selena. Tressa. But again, any one of them, any character in this game can be a great damage dealer. It's really about how you build their deck out when you take them into chaos. Amira, you get her for free. She's great, or rather, you got her for free when you joined the game when it first started. She's a defense shielder. Here's the thing: the brown skin characters the only ones don't just need to be over sexualized as well. We can have some really classy ones too. I do see this trope in gacha games where brown skin characters, for instance, an example of this is Ren and Ilanov in Epic 7. I think they're really of maybe the 5 brown skin characters playable in the game, and they're over sexualized. So I would like our brown skin. I would like a very dope, very powerful looking, very for lack of better words, maybe a conserved aura farmed brown skin character, something of that sort. I would enjoy that. Lucas is an NPC. If you like Lucas, all right. Maribel is a tank for you if you don't have anyone else. If you don't have anyone else, Maribel is a tank for you. She's in a bikini. Mika, the light queen of the game. Okay, there's a lot of queens in this game. There's a lot of women. Mika, for the longest out of season 1, we all love Mika. We know Mika because Mika held us all down in season 1. No one ever turned your back on Miss Mika. She held us down in season 1 as she held the title of the game's only healer. Essentially, Mika was really the only healer in the game for an entire season. She was recommended to be on everyone's team, and you can only have teams of 3 characters. So Mika took up essentially 30% of the game's space. Beryl, I love Beryl for the story. She has a big gun, and I've seen some crazy videos of Beryl. She has a pretty cool she has a pretty cool combat style. I like her, but I like her better in the story. Cassius is everyone's king. Everyone loves Cassius. I don't know what he's like since the change, but he's everyone's king. Cassius has the unique ability to search cards in the deck. In any card building game, like with Yu-Gi-Oh, any character that can search a card, you really want them. Owen, damage dealer base, really good. If you don't have a great damage dealer, put Owen on your team. They designed him very well for your first free character. You use him throughout the tutorial. The tutorial characters are very good. So if you're worried about, you know, what characters should you get, or if you can build a team, you can build one off with the tutorial characters, with the starting characters. All of the characters in the game are actually very well designed. They are very well designed. But that's Owen. Ray, you get her at the start of the game. She is right behind Mika as far as #1 support, apparently. That's Ray. Okay. So now that we have gone through, right, our current roster, and I wanted to go ahead and go through the current roster before we looked at potential future characters, because the current roster kind of gives us an idea of what the developers are trying to do, where we came from, and what we might be able to do later on should they, you know, take some of our opinions to heart. All right, so let us see if I can go ahead and pull us up so that we can look at the characters that are on their way. Oops. You saw my OBS for a second. That's okay. All right. So guys, let us look here. All right. We are on Leaks Bible. I just came across this. I just Googled it. I was just looking for the characters to come up as far as the new characters coming up, and this is what I stumbled on. So let's see if we can get in here. Euphina. All right, a biological weapon plagued by job insecurity, originally developed by a small Peloton firm. Peloton is one of the major factions in the game, called Clean Bio. Euphina was left without a purpose when the company shut down due to an undisclosed incident. She was later retrieved by Telecom. All right, I don't know why I can say that. All right, I'm not gonna read the whole thing. Euphina, I like her design. I've seen pictures of Euphina. But I wasn't 100% sure if I cared for her. You know, she's got these giant hands, but this is a nightmare. This is what you want. I like this. It's also playing to those tropes, but that's okay as well, because they're doing the nightmare good right here. I like Euphina's design. Top tier. Oh, okay, we got some cards. We got some starting cards. Let's look at them. All right, so we have attack, we have a heal, stimulation connection, apply shock to the target when using order basic attacks. Okay, so shock seems to be a thing. Each time you apply shock to X for turn target for X turns, add overflowing impact. Look at this, we got some animations already. Okay, all right, I'm not mad at this one, but look at her back. This is not possible. Like, her back is over here and her waist is over here. Her back is floating. Okay, I think she is going to she look like she's a damage dealer. Created cards, overflow shock at the end of turn. Yeah, she's a damage dealer. Oh, look at this animation for the ego skill. It looks like she has electric tentacles. So some sort of electric tentacle wifey. That's what we're looking at. Some electric tentacle wife. All right. Florence, let's see what's going on with Florence. She's growing some vines. Okay. The plant manipulator. An agent aboard CZNightmare holding on to the idea of restoring Earth to its former state. Florence has a story. Teaming with plant life before joining CZNightmare, she roamed Earth, helping people, defeating monsters, and planting vegetation wherever she went. Planting vegetation. I like Florence's story. I wouldn't mind seeing Florence's story. Let's see what she's about. So she's a shielder. It looks like she's a Vanguard order. All right, good. We just got a Vanguard partner. All right, so let's see here. Seed of growth. If damage is If damage is dealt by a card, gain a shield. Alright, so she's looking like a shielding vanguard. Damage a selected target and shield yourself for a percentage of the gain. Okay, ego skill. Shield yourself for a percentage of thorns. Alright, so she's a damage. She's a thorn. She's a thorn character. She's a thorn character. Thorn character archetype in the game is simply they is a passive counter character. Is he? Give yourself, yeah. So a passive counter. So essentially, when the enemy attacks you, they have some damage dealt to them that is that's not active. It's not activated damage. So it doesn't. It usually thorn damage usually doesn't trigger like on hit effects or things like that. I don't care for thorn characters. It's thorn characters always. Oh, I'm gonna just stand here while you hit me. Same. That's the same issue with counter characters in this game. Carl, hate the design, love the scythe. Hate the design, love the scythe. He would be cooler if he was dark skinned and had a different hairstyle. He would be much cool. Carl's outfit, Carl's color scheme would definitely contrast better against a brown skin character with a different hairstyle, or maybe even keeping the same hairstyle. I like it, the overall color scheme of Carl. Carl has a very cool color scheme. I use his color scheme often. The black, white, and hues of green. Black, white, hues of green, and but cerulean primarily. It looks like. I love Carl's color scheme. It doesn't accent his skin very well, so it makes him look like an NPC. Now his chibi, I like his chibi. His chibi is pretty cool. Carl's chibi looks cooler than Carl the actual combatant. That's the thing. Loyal Wolf of White Altair. Y'all, I'm so sorry. I try to. These are otherworldly words. Okay, these words I made up, so don't be upset if I trip over them. Taciturn and composed. Maybe that's not a made-up word. He holds a relatively normal position within white. He looks relatively normal. I'm not impressed with Carl. What does he do? Heal, overload. Okay, he's another lightning. He's another shock champion. Okay, I would have really liked for that to just be for Euphenie, but I guess Carl can have it. That sucks. Carl having. Okay, so this NPC-ish looking character with a really nice color scheme, having the mechanics of a really dope character design as far as nightmarish look and feel and theme is it kind of feels weird. Like it's like two sides of the same coin, and Carl is definitely on the side that you want to be face down. Okay, you don't want to see Carl. Yeah, I'm not impressed with Carl's look. And he's a shock character. Sarah, hate it. Hate antlers. Hate any antlers. I hate it. I don't like it. I don't like Sarah's look at all. I don't like Sarah's look at all. Strong but timid marksman. Guys, these antlers are terrible, man. Honestly, 210. She's not bad without the antlers. I mean, she's got a half jacket going here, which is weird. I don't think that this is a good designed character. She just this is the antlers for me. Okay. Attack probably does something cool. Sure. She's a retained character. Look at that animation too. She looks like a. Okay, I kind of like her animation. I like if she has like that awkward, klutzy, teary-eyed, always tripping over herself type of trope. I would be for Sarah. I actually might even pull her, even though I hate her character design. I love that character trope. And it looks like her animation is giving that. Iris is peak character design. Okay, so Iris. Let's talk about Iris for a second. Iris, so the thing about Chaos Zero Nightmare, and we're gonna go back to the game after we look through some more of the characters. The thing about Chaos Zero Nightmare is that it struggles with its identity in a lot of different places. It has too much of a lighthearted theme in a lot of areas, and there needs to be some more darkness. While of course I can still see it keeping true to Smilegate's design theme. Okay, Iris looks dope. Iris looks like a that nightmare energy that we're trying to capture from games like Morrimans or Reverse 1999 that have, those are other turn-based card playing games like Chaos Zero Nightmare, but they do so much better than this game that I love, Chaos Zero Nightmare. They do so much better than CZN at about painting that dark story. CZN is coming off of the back of Epic 7, which is a very successful game, and I feel like CZN is art style is just too close to Epic 7's in his own ways. But Iris, oh, and she's a 4-star. That's kind of disappointing. Iris looks cool though. Let's make Iris 5-star. Let's make Iris 5-star, guys. Look at this. Look, she's nightmarish themed. That's what we want. We want nightmare themed characters like Iris. She looks like a nightmare. She looks grotesque, freaky. Narja, right? Our guy that we just saw, the jester who owns the black market, he looks nightmarish and freaky. We want nightmarish, weird looking characters. We don't need them to be beautiful and bubbly and pink and all pretty and all that. No, we want monsters, grotesque multi-headed eyeballs on the arms and falling out the face, you know, troubled minds trying to reconcile things. That's what we want. Look at this animation. Look at that. Dope. Really good. Anika, hate it. Again, she looks like she's a cyberpunk girl about to go enjoy cyberpunk things. Not nightmarish, all right? And she's a 4-star. Good on Anika. Let's look at that animation. Okay. Ooh. These animations. Now, Smilegate if Smilegate will do one thing, they will have some top tier animations. Adelheid. I like Adelheid. Is she a dark little girl? Is she an evil dark little girl? Let's give Adelheid some dark. Let's give her some cold dead eyes. Let's give her some cold dead eyes. Let's rough her up a bit. Let's make this little girl a nightmarish menace. Why do I have this pretty princess little girl in my nightmare? I don't want her in my nightmare. I like her card. I like what I'm seeing here. Wait a minute. I like that card look. I like this. This looks fanciful and powerful. Okay, we're healing. Okay, we're healing something. Okay, and then we're back to cutesy. I don't really care for that. Create 2 fairies blessing. I will pull her. All right. Let this be the last one. Let this be the last one, okay? I will pull her. I'll pull her. Fairies blessings. I'm waiting for fair. I'm gonna pull her. I don't know what it does. I'll pull this one just because I want. All right, you won me. All right, you beat me. I will have this cute little girl at the forefront of my team as we face the giant blood peeling, flesh oozing monsters, right? Whatever. We'll have this little girl who is creating fairy tales. She looks like she's creating fairy tales. Whenever a card is used, let's say fairy's blessing, create 1 fairy's blessing. All right, I want her. I want this character. I want her. I want this character. Yeah, give me her. She's giving me Kingdom Hearts vibes. She's giving me Alice in Wonderland. If you are going to introduce a character such as this into a nightmare themed game, this is how you do it. I like this character. In fact, yes. Okay, give me this character. I'm excited for her. Whoa, I'm actually very excited for this character. Actually, Fairy's Blessing, what does it? Increases damage, shield, and heal amount on the next card used by 25%. I like it. I like it. Proper buff character. Okay, okay, give me the fairy. Milia, it looks like her circulation is being cut off, man. Another cat girl. I like this. I like this art style. She looks like, I like external power depictions. That's pretty cool. Oh, okay, so she's a time mage. I love time mages. To create time scale destruction in your hand. Time scale destruction. Milia seems like she's gonna have some cool powers. Let's get some things floating around her. Let's get these clocks floating around her continuously. Let's make that a part of Milia's actual design. That would take her up. Let's get these clocks out. Let's put those clocks up. Let's put a clock around her, by her shoulder, maybe one behind her shoulder or something. Rosie, we're playing it safe. Okay, guys, these last three we've been playing it safe. Though I love me and Adelheid. I want me Adelheid. Rosie, we're playing it safe. We gotta have a teddy bear girl. Again, give me darkness. Give me fear. Make her evil looking, make her menacing, make it look like she killed her parents with this teddy bear and has found her way aboard the CZNightmare, receiving treatment at the psychotherapy center to help her actually use her powers on the battlefield, because she destroyed her parents and village on the planet where she came from in such a horrific way that we don't want to kill her, but we also want to harness it. Right? Oh, she's giving morale. Good. A character that gives morale. She's a debuffer. She has all the buffs. She has all the stuff. All right, I like that. But again, make her a menace. Camilla, I like what I'm seeing. Bind her arms. That would be cool. Bind her arms, cover up her breasts, kind of like a straitjacket. I thought that's what we were looking at. Like she was kind of wrapped up all the way to the neck with these blades flying around her. That would be nightmarish. That would be really cool. Let's bind these arms. Let's make this suit look like it is holding her together. Kind of like with Haku being in that straitjacket. That was pretty cool. Top tier character design. I love Haku's design. I love when you're talking about a game that plays on mental health, having a character in some sort of straitjacket is really cool. I would love to see that for her. Maybe some type of anima theme type thing happening here, like from Final Fantasy X. If those of you who recall anima from Final Fantasy X. All right. Has no background lore currently. Okay, that's fine. I would love if she had her arms bound. That would be cool. Not like Chizuru. Let's not do it like Chizuru. Evil knife. Okay, I like it. Let's see what this. Yeah, she looks insane. Now imagine if she was doing this with her arms restricted. Imagine how much more intense that face would be. How much more insane she would look if her arms were bound. Here we go. We're looking like a proper devil here. Summon 10 out of 10. We're getting a demon-esque character here. You summon this character. You show them that we need more character designs like this character. You summon on the characters like Euphina. You summon heavy on the characters like Medina. We need more nightmarish, hellish, monstrous character designs. We need more men as well. We need more men. Okay, let's put that out there. We need more male characters, but let's get some nightmarish, hellish character designs. I like what's happening here with Medina. Medina looks like the imp from hell that is just causing all types of mischief. Let's get more Medinas. Yeah, I like it. I like it. You know, we can even play more into the demoness thing, you know, take away more seduction, add more horror. Less seduction, more horror. Sonya, terrible. Skip. Hella. Yeah. This is a top tier peak. This is what we want. This is what we're trying to see. This yes. Hell Hell yes. Hella. Yeah, give me Hella. Give me this character. This is, she need, give her some dead eyes. I would love some dead eyes. I would love some dead eyes. Yeah, we can even, like, I love this character. I love this character. I want to see more from her. She looks like an evil saint. I love evil saints. I love that. Yeah, peak, man. Claire, boring. Alina, boring. Oh, the animations make them better, right? The animations make them. Alina, okay. Jay, boring. Actual NPC. Yekaterina. Wait, Yekaterina. Yekaterina. Yeah, we can get a doctor. We need a doctor type character. I like this character. Hold on, let's look at this one again. I like her animations. I like what she's got going on. Yeah, let's get a doctor. Look at those eyes. Look at how she looks. Look at how she looks exhausted and dark and deviant. I like what she's got going on. She looks like she's out of a nightmare. Yeah. Okay. We gotta listen. There's gonna be something in this game for everybody. I get that this character is going to serve one of the communities. Yeah. I'm not mad at her design. I don't care that she has a gun. I prefer she has some sort of maybe an orb that she used to attack, that her powers radiated out of. Maybe some psionic orb that floated about her. It looks like we're also going to be getting some skins. Oh, we got a maid skin here. We got a maid skin. I'm gonna summon her because she's an angel character. I like angel characters. I love angel characters. I hope that she's not just a run and gunner. Okay. Nagisa, it looks like we're not getting, okay, we just got some attack animations here for Nagisa. Narja, one of the faves. Oh, we didn't even get this animation in game. Look at that. We got some of it. Oh wait, no, this must be for her card. Yeah, that must be for Narja's card. It must be for her card. Rowena, yeah, give me a I like the horns. Rowena looks dope. Give me a Rowena. Solia, Solia's a partner. If we get Solia as a playable character, that would be cool. It's kind of weird that she's a partner. Nova, she's a clown. We gotta have a clown character. I really like it. She looks like her breasts are about to make her fall over. Arthur, actual NPC. Awful. IBL, I like her design. Maybe make her let's pull these down a bit. Maybe give her actual dress. Yeah, if she had an actual dress, this would look far more big and elegant. She'll kind of look like the Lady Daffodil from Mormons. She will give Lady Daffodil vibes. Tenebra, summon Tenebra. Oh, you gotta summon Tenebra. She's a collab character. She's an unofficial collab character. You have to summon Tenebra. Tenebria, excuse me. Tenebra. Right. Serenio, summoned. Of course, Mew will absolutely summon if she's sitting on this big ring thing. Love it. Give me the character with the item in the picture. Yeah, give me that. It doesn't look like that's what it's giving. Is looking very much Sailor Moony. Priscilla, are we getting them? we might actually get the partners on the banner in the game. We actually might get them as playable characters. Belita. Okay, Belita. I don't care for Belita. Belita looks, I mean, she has potential. I don't know. It's at some point though, I just would like to run into a male. We see 9. Itea, gonna summon her. Absolutely, summon her. Summon Itelia. Summon this character. You summon this one. You summon this one. This is a nightmare. This is out of the nightmare. Yeah. Pay. Sure. I mean, she's not a bad design. I think she's beautiful. She looks like she belongs in Epic 7. Haku. Summon Haku. We summon Haku. We're going to summon Haku. Reina. She reminds me of the character earlier, Fluetta, that I said I was gonna summon. A really cute fairy tale character. So I'm gonna summon fairy tale characters. I love fairy tale characters. Alexia. I like what Alexia. We got a Jedi here. Give her actual take away her skirt. I don't like the fact that she has this mini skirt. Maybe I should give her some pants. And let her be that Jedi. Everything else about the outfit is cool, but I think she needs pants with this. I think that doesn't actually make her look so much cooler. Hugo skin. Okay, Gaia. Gaia, of course we have Gaia. Capri. Summon Capri, man. This is a gold. Top tier, man. Top tier. I'm summoning Capri. I'm summoning Capri before anyone else. If Capri is released, man, he is being summoned. Top tier. This is a goldfish. Bro, this is no, this is Finding Nemo. You summon this man. You summon Capri. That's his name? That's his name, Capri. You summon Capri, man. Blanche, of course we summon Blanche. We summon Blanche. We summon Blanche. Blanche, season 1 hero. We wanted Blanche the moment we saw her because we were really sick and tired of Mika by that point. We wanted Blanche. We're gonna get Blanche. Ooh, we got an animation for Blanche. She's a support, of course. All right, and here we go. That's it. All right, guys, we made it. We made it. Okay. So now let's close. We're gonna close out the stream by talking about just a few just some few things. Again here, I really, as far as direction of the game, I really would love to see the game evolve some more. In one way that I feel would be very beneficial is to take away a lot of those lighter themes. And the game developers, excuse me, the game developers have said that they are working to get rid of a lot of these lighter themes in the game to bring it more into a concise type of experience. Let's hope that happens. We need more nightmare characters. We need more hellish characters. We need more demonish monsters, freaks, males. We need male characters. We truly do. We do need male characters. We need aliens. We need mutated abominations. We need dark, monstrous things that we can play, because it's called Chaos Zero Nightmare, right? Not Chaos Zero fluffy time, right? Not Chaos Zero Adventure, right? It's called Chaos Zero Nightmare. Let's get a nightmare. When I came into the game, I was really looking for some additional things like what we would see in Reverse 99. I was really looking for stuff that we would see in like Mormons, those dark character designs, those sort of evil character designs, right? Let's get more of that as we go forward in the future. Or I'm gonna keep talking about it, right? I feel like that's the most. I feel like that's my main point of contention with the game, is that it's too bright, it's too light, bright, and healthy for characters who are constantly going through mental breakdowns and are needing psychotherapy. I feel like the game needs to get dark. I feel like it needs to be a little bit more invasive. Push those limits on those characters. Yufino is pretty cool. I see them still kind of going with a particular trope with characters designed like Yufina, but let's push those character boundaries. I would really love to play some intense characters that have some dark backstories, and we look forward. It's going to make those lighter characters feel like a breath of fresh air. But when you have constant just fluffy, cute, and pink, bubbly fun, that's a type of game. Yes. Is it the type of game that Chaos Zero Nightmare wants to be? I'm not sure. I'm not 100% sure. I hear the developers stating that they want to do things differently with the design of the game itself. They're saying that they recognize that it's too light and bright. So stuff like this, like we can even have like just dark transitions. Like let's even just keep it consistent with dark transitions. I think that would be very healthy for the state of the game, and then moving forward in the future. Right? So let's talk a little bit about the art contest. So the art contest, right, that is being put on in Chaos Zero Nightmare Global Group right now. So that's Chaos Zero Nightmare Global. We currently have 9 as our cover photo. The art contest, we're wanting to see some original pieces, some items that you've drawn yourself. Please, guys, keep it PG-13 as best as you can. Nothing R-rated if you can. No, not if you really can. Like I'm gonna be looking through them. I'm gonna delete R-rated stuff as best as I can. I'm gonna be checking it consistently. But to that, $100 is what's on the line as far as the contest rewards. Those $100 is gonna be split among 2 different people. We're gonna do $60 for the first place, and then we're going to do $40 for second place. In addition to this, the contest winners will have their artwork displayed as the group's cover photo for a period of weeks during season 3. All right, so great chance for you to get some money in your pocket. Great chance for you to actually showcase your artwork should you be an artist. In addition to that, right, who doesn't want $60? There might be another limited character here soon, so you might want to use that $60 for that limited character. But again, guys, no R-rated entries, please. In order to enter the contest, you have to join the Facebook group. You will go to the contest thread, the contest announcement. I will try to figure out how to make sure that it is pinned, or rather referenced in the group consistently throughout the month of February. The contest is going throughout the month of February, from February 6th to February 28th is when the contest will be going. So post your photos in the contest thread and in the group thread, and like your own photo. I'm gonna like every photo I get. Every like on the photo, and all hearts, all laughters, all anger reaction, all forms of the like button on the photo are considered 1 point. All right, if the photo is shared in any capacity on Facebook, and this is Facebook exclusive, the contest is Facebook exclusive, forgive me for not saying that at the beginning, but if it is shared, then that is plus 5 points. So 10 shares equal 50 points for your photo. Now the points on the photo, as well as on the in the contest thread, where you will have to post you will have to post that same photo in the comment section of the actual contest thread, of the initial contest thread. Both the likes there as well as the likes in the group photo on your group photo will be added together. So those will be added together for your total scoring, and the person who has the most likes on the contest thread photo as well as their group photo added together, the person who has the most likes in that area they will be deemed the winner, number one. And number two, and of course, we'll be reaching out to them via Facebook and be sending you your money. Spend it however you like. But again, you have to be a member of the group. You have to post to the original contest thread, and then you have to make a secondary post to the group thread. Those nothing R-rated, so those are the stipulations, and that is how you join, right? That's how you enter into the contest. And honestly, if it's just one picture, then I guess that person gets $100, right? But we're going to be doing more and more contests like this as time progresses. I'm wanting to see more creativity about the game. I actually really enjoy this game. I think it's super fun, very replayable. I love the game's design. That's why I chose to try and make some content for it myself. Closing outright group direction. Okay, so let us, as far as Chaos Zero Nightmare Global Group, let us all work together, guys, in supporting each other. No bullying, no bullying, right? I want this group to be able to, if you post something and you're asking for help, I want you to feel confident that you will get that help. I try to comment and share my tips and my tricks to help with the game. And as we do more streams for in the group, we're gonna kind of go over some deck building. I'm showing you guys a few of my decks here. I know you've seen the scoring. I think I have some of the highest scored decks currently. Just in general, I'm not sure. I haven't really seen too many other deck scores, deck building guys, or in general, as far as their scoring, getting their scoring up there. So I might post some guys for us later here in the group, so that we can all have a better gaming experience, a more fun gaming experience actually. But no, as time goes on, we're gonna figure out what we want the post cadence to be like with these streams. I definitely want to come in, like I said, go over some more things as far as game mechanics, how to build proper decks, exploring more of season 2. We're definitely going to be having more global adventures together as the weeks come on, and we see what characters are doing what, right, and what news is being released where. Hopefully we see some increase in nightmarish things in the game. I definitely want some more darkness. I like this whole thing, like you see where we are now and then, like this whole screen can be dark themed, right? That's an opinion, but I do feel like we can have some more dark themes in the game. But the game is loved. I love the game. I really enjoy it. I have fun with it. And yeah, guys, I think we covered actually everything that we wanted to do today. We got some gameplay in, we saw the new character, we got some pulls in, we pulled on the new partner. Glad we got the partner. The partners are kind of harder to get, in my opinion, because the combatants, you're gonna eventually get them should you keep playing. But partners, you'll have to decide if you're going to summon for a partner, if you're going to summon for a combatant. That's how this game works. And so getting a rare partner is oftentimes better than getting a good combatant, because they definitely make or break hits in different ways. So glad that we was able to do everything that we set out to do here on the stream today. So thank you guys for watching Chaos Zero Nightmare Group Global Group's first stream. Again, if you want to join the group for more streams like this, more tips, tricks to be posted later, contests, competitions, forgive me guys for any door slamming throughout this stream. A lot of family coming in and out throughout the weekend. However, until we meet again and we share more, this is He That Games. I'll talk to you later.